Ça fait maintenant 4 ans que ce jeu est live. Il y a énormément de changements qu'on veut apporter. Cette planification dont on parle à 2 ans, c'est une planification qu'on a faite avec l'ancienne Core Team. L'idée, ça va être vraiment d'explorer des nouveaux champs de gameplay, de retravailler des pans entiers du jeu qu'on avait laissé un petit peu tel quel depuis le ship du jeu. On s'inscrit vraiment dans l'objectif de parachever la vision originale de ce jeu.
We're planning 2 years ahead for the future of Rainbow Six Siege, and it's very exciting for us. The year 5 is going to be a hybrid year, a mix of what we have today and what we'll have in the future with year 6. The first half of year 5, season 1 and season 2, will be very familiar for everyone, and we're going to have a couple of additions. 2 operators per season, map reworks, and in-game events are going to be the core of what we're going to be delivering. On top of that, we're going to be adding arcade playlists and, of course, the Battle Pass. Now, for Season 3 and Season 4, things will start getting closer to our ambitions for the future. We'll keep map reworks, in-game events, and Battle Pass, and yes, this will be the time we switch to delivering 1 operator per season instead of 2, which in turn will be counterbalanced with new core gameplay content, plus we'll be delivering more narrative behind our new operators to our players. For year 6, the goal is going to be threefold. Number 1, Battle Pass and new operator will kick off the season along with our regular seasonal updates. Number 2, by this time, we have established our core gameplay-centric philosophy. Features and operator reworks will drop throughout the season, rather than right at the beginning, giving us the flexibility to deliver this content when it's ready and keep some surprises for the players. And number 3, finally, arcade playlists will become more frequent throughout the season.
The reason that we're trying to move towards core gameplay centric is that we're in a very different context than we were about 4 years ago when we released. In that context, we had only 20 operators. Today we have more than 50 operators, and so we feel like each of the new operators that we're adding to the game has a bit less impact than it did before. We're still targeting 100 operators, and we still want a lot more operators in the game. But we feel like we need to readjust a bit where we're putting our priorities and invest a bit more time and energy in things that have an impact on each of the rounds that you're playing while playing the game. We have a few first examples. We want to give you more communication tools, and by doing that, we're also trying to give you more ways to have an impact as an attacker during the preparation phase by spotting things in advance and sharing that information with your teammates. So other gameplay changes that you can expect and will affect everyone's gameplay are generic gadgets, so our standard gadgets that all operators can equip, or at least several of them. You can expect more of them during the next year. We're already working on several prototypes, but there's a lot more to come for sure. Coming forward, what we're going to do is to define tweaks as the little changes on operators, things that might have some code changes but are going to remain relatively small in scope. And what we will call rework will be big changes that completely changes the way and redefines the way that you play an operator. In year 5, you can expect a complete overhaul and rework of Tachanka.
On year 5, every season we'll have a major event. Our goal is really to improve gameplay, make sure that we explore different avenues and create that different experience to the players. So this year, we're happy to release the arcade playlist for a 4-day period. Our goal is to address gameplay modifiers, small minimum changes to the gameplay. For the first half, we want to release 1 per season, and by the second half of year 5, we would like to release multiple of them. The first arcade playlist that we want to release during season 1 will be the Golden Gun that we're about to introduce this spring. Everybody's equipped with 1 pistol, 1 bullet in the magazine, and you need to reload every time you shoot. It's small, it's not big, but it will change the pace during the week.
Pendant l'année 4, on a mis le pick and ban qui permettait d'avoir du contrôle sur quels héros vont être lors de la partie que les joueurs vont jouer. Et dans l'année 5, on va vouloir mettre le map veto qui va pouvoir donner du contrôle sur la map que vous allez jouer juste avant le début du match. Donc en année 6, on est en train de travailler sur un nouveau mode de jeu qui va mettre en avant les joueurs qui jouent en équipe, dans laquelle ils affronteront d'autres équipes pour savoir qui sont les meilleurs.
Le plus gros changement qui est à venir pour Year 5 est la mise en place d'un système de réputation. Le point le plus important est de savoir que les joueurs auront un niveau de réputation et que dépendamment de ce niveau de réputation, des rewards et des sanctions seront déclenchées. Le joueur sera toujours en contrôle de sa réputation et sera toujours au courant de ce qui se passe via des notifications récurrentes.
We are investing in those core gameplay experiences and using all that power to really bring more experiences to everyone who jumps and plays Rainbow Six Siege.
And also it means that we're able to plan in advance for much deeper changes, things that require a lot more testing, a lot more preparation, things that are more complex. So it allows us actually to have a lot more freedom in what we're preparing for the future of Rainbow Six.
C'est un jeu qui va continuer à se déployer, qui va continuer à évoluer et qui va essayer de tendre vers son plein potentiel et sa pleine maturité. Il s'agit vraiment d'investir plus pour tout le monde.